Hello, I'm Sky, and I'm from Ohio. I'll be 26 on September 22nd, and this is going to be my intro vid. Let's see what to say about the transgender experience, such that it is. Well, I've been genderqueer since I was a small child, and I kind of had the nightmare experience in that my parents went to the doctor and asked the doctor what they should do about this. And the doctor said you should insist to her that she is a little girl and she will understand and grow out of it. So it's been a long journey from me from there. I went through from like elementary school onward, like aware of the fact that I was different, but feeling like it was my job to change myself, I guess, in whatever way I could, and that if I didn't, that people would reject me, or that I would be somehow like on God's bad list or something. So that was tough. I really, like, in junior high and high school, I really tried real hard to project a feminine appearance. To this day, I have a hard time like turning that off, so that whenever I'm nervous, I just like, or like I'm in a high pressure situation or something, I go like girly girl all the way. It's like my safety mechanism. It'll be interesting when I watch this video to see whether I'm in that mode right now. So that's kind of tough. And then I got, I hit puberty and it was like instant depression, and I didn't know why. Like, I didn't hear the word transgender till I was in college. The place I grew up in, very conservative. We quote unquote don't have queer people here. I can tell you we totally do, but that's the attitude with my family and my community. So when I came out kind of by accident as a lesbian, everybody was over the moon. And the first thing was that they remembered that I'd been queer when I was a kid. And so I can remember like my mother asking me, so are you going to turn into some sort of ugly dyke now? And she told me when I was a kid, and it was stuff I didn't even remember. Like, it happened when I was like younger than 3 years old. And how she'd been concerned about straightening me out for kindergarten. So I'd go to kindergarten and be a little girl. And so that was big. And then my family was all like, well, you can't be queer at home, we can't have people in our family like that. Your relatives will go ape. And basically they told me either stay in the closet forever or leave. And so it took me like a year and a half to get everybody resigned to the fact that, I'm queer and going to stay that way and was not going to leave. But that didn't even get to the whole, like, I'm actually not a lesbian, I'm actually a trans guy. I've known that, well, actually, I had a friend tell me that. I told her about a situation that I was having with a girlfriend, and she asked a lot of questions, and then we ended up kind of talking about my life story a little bit, and then she looks at me and she goes, that's not being a lesbian. It's called being transgender. And I'm like, what did you just call me? So yeah, the whole transgender thing has been a long journey for me already. Just like getting the family to accept that, I am what I say I am who I am. And that really the sky's not going to fall because, I look a little strange or something like that. But basically, you know, we haven't even got to the whole bit where it's like, okay, you know, I look like a girl, I feel like a guy, and that's really not a good place for me to be. I've never liked the notion of transitioning. I guess, you know, it's the conservative values or something that I've picked up unintentionally, I don't know, but it's always felt like kind of unnatural to me. Like, you know, I feel like I should either be able to, you know, like when I was a kid, control myself by force of will and make myself be what everyone thinks I'm supposed to be, or else I should be able to live with myself as I am, you know, just today. It's odd to me to think that I'm going to have to do weird things to my body in order to make my mind and my body, you know, function nicely as one unit. But that's, I don't know, at the same time, like I'm so tired of being half on one side of the line and half on the other. Maybe it's harder in a conservative community than it would be in other places, but it's just like I'm tired of everybody thinking that I'm ugly. I'm tired of people like pushing me to be more of a woman. And so I sort of feel like, and at the same time, like I'm tired of being a woman. I'm tired of being a woman. I'm tired of having people pushing me to be a woman. I don't know. It just makes me feel like being reclusive and hiding. Like, it's like everything that I do with my appearance that I like, everybody else is like, that's ugly. That's, why do you do that? Why are you like that? And when by everybody else, I mean like my family or, you know, the nice ladies at church, you know, who always knows into your life. People like that. My friends are pretty good. They're pretty good. I have some of them who I've told about the transgender thing who go around calling me he all the time. And then it's sort of funny because it's like at the same time I'm like really thrilled because I like being called he. I feel like I am a he. But at the same time I'm like, oh my gosh, someone's going to notice. So far I've never had anybody notice that, oh, that's different, that's odd. But I sort of am going, I don't look like that, and someone's gonna notice, but I like it, and I can't bring myself to tell you to shut up. So funny. At least funny to me. So I don't know. That's my life. I'm not sure if I'll actually go through the transition thing or not. I'm beginning to think that with my mental state the way it is, I'm just stalling at this point, and I will eventually take the jump and go through with it, but I'm really, really, really nervous about mostly about what my family is going to do and what my community is going to do. Like, you know, what kind of gyrations people will go through about, you know, being ashamed or embarrassed or afraid or what have you, and wanting to hide me from the neighbors and things like that. Like, that would just be, I would not be cool with that. And my mom's already tried it once, so, because I was a big dyke. So that'll be strange. And I should probably say, like, I live with my family. I have this extended family, like aunts, uncles, cousins, and they're all in your business all the time kind of family. And I mean, it's fair because I'm in their business all the time. If one of them were transgender, I'd certainly want to know about it and put in my 2 cents worth. but I also, like, I live with them, I work with them, we have this family business that I'm a part of. And so that's a really odd dimension on the transgender life, because I've got so many people around me all the time, and they all have an opinion, and they just want to tell me how I should be, and that's what it is. So yeah, I hope I put up some other stuff in the weeks to come, and I've really appreciated all of you guys' videos. There's just so much stuff in there that totally resonates with me. It's amazing. I don't know any other, well, I know a couple genderqueer people, but I don't really know many other transgender people or transsexual people like myself. So it's just really interesting to listen to everybody else's videos and go, oh my gosh, I thought of that. I thought I was the only person in the whole world who was like that, or something like that. So, yeah. Hello.